Okay, I see Centralia loading in, and there goes our players. So it looks like we're ready to go. So let's check out game number 1 here in this best of 7. Centralia versus Grace Harbor College. Got a demo coming out early as Torque takes out Ghost. M-Dog's going to boot that one down the field. Torque, the last defender there, kicks it out just past Shadow, who gets it over to Ghost, but not a shot on net. M-Dog there, third player back, taking the reins, puts a shot on net. Ghost is up for it, rolling the breakout with the germaphobe decal. Nice to see him trying something different. I got to tell you, I'm a fan of the breakout hitbox. What is the car that you normally play in? What's your go-to pick for car body?
I usually go for the bigger, like bulkier cars, just because I love demolitions, and I usually am the one that saves the shots from getting in our goal. So I usually go for the bigger, chunkier cars, I guess you could say.
Demolitions, you and me both. That's my bread and butter. Shadowbane's got a shot. It comes off the backboard, but he pulls back. Looks like the Chokers are playing just a little bit more conservatively here while they're trying to get a feel for what these Trailblazers are going to bring. Torque is up, also in a breakout. Does not quite get the connection, and Chokers send it on back. Ghost there, working it around. DC Racer sees it. M-Dog, last person back, comes up, goes for a backboard shot, gets the tap off, past the Shadowbane, who gets it in the upper left-hand side. Chokers 1-0 over the Trailblazers.
Yeah, this was a great communicational shot by GHC. They passed it around the goal and around the defenders that were blocking the goal, and ultimately Shadow was able to hit it in. So now it's 1-0 with 3.5 minutes left.
Tussle outside the box on the Choker half. Lundergaard looking to get another shot at the net, but that gets sent away. Ghost and Shadow both on back, playing it cool. Ghost gets that up and over Lundergaard. It's down on the Trailblazers half, but Torque is going to see to that one. Maneuvering for space, taking their time. Almost got a little wave dash kick right there, which would have been nice. I love it when players are bringing out the wave dashes. Pass off to Lundergaard. Ghost is going to intercept that one. Torque, last player back, reads it again. Ghost sends it down off the sidewall. Shadow's got a shot, but brings it in kind of slow. Still feeling out this defense. DC Racer missing an opportunity to pick up that boost. Chokers not quite have a chokehold on the boost in their corner. Nice pass from Shadow over to Ghost, who's going to just tippy-tap it in. 2-0 at halftime.
Yeah, I think against a team like Centralia, from just what I've seen in these last 2 goals, it's important to work together to get it around Torque and Lundergaard and all of Centralia, and that's exactly what they're doing. So now it's 2-0 with 2.5 minutes.
Kickoff goes in favor of the Chokers. Torque is going to read that one, though, pick it up. Nice, hefty bump from Ghost. Physical plays coming out. A couple of fans of demos like you and me like the promise that brings. Missed by Shadow, I think, but Ghost has got that. Shot wasn't on target anyway. Ghost gets it past 2. 1 left remaining. Misses that or intentional fake. Not sure with Ghost there. Going for a redirect off the underside of the breakout. But a gentle tap from Shadow. These have all been gentle plays. Chokers just kind of, underhanded setting the ball in direction towards the net, like that one right there.
Yeah, I think that they did really smart plays by GHC, just because in Rocket League, you tend to associate like goals with being fast, quick, and just like aggressive. But I think GHC's playing off that, because that's how Centralia is guarding their goal, so they're going to make it slower, more precise, and more gentle.
It took 3 minutes, but the Trailblazers have an answer. First shot on the board goes to Lundergaard, tipping it off the front shin of a Fennec.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Again, Centralia is working together really great, and Lundergaard saw a great opportunity, and he hit it right past 2 GHC defenders, so that's 3-1.
Lundergaard picks up the corner boost and makes an opening for Torque, who's going to get so close to the equalizer, just one away, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, again, communication is key, and that was a risky shot by Torque because I believe it was Ghost was right there and almost hit it, but it was already in the goal, so now it's 3-2.
Hard to argue with that accuracy coming out of the Trailblazers on that shot, though. Torque working it up, looking for that equalizer. DC Racer takes a shot on net, but it's wide. Lundergaard is open and scores. Score is all tied up. 1:37 left in the game.
Yeah, I feel like both teams communicate very well, and I think Centralia is starting to figure out how GHC is playing, and that's why they've been able to make 3 goals in like 20 seconds or so. So now it's 3-3 with a minute and a half left.
Shadows fans coming out in chat. Mikaru Baku is saying, "Let's go Shadowbane, yeehaw." I'm in complete agreement. Once Shadow and Ghost take the lid off whatever it is they're cooking, they usually get going with a full head of steam, and you can't. I mean, I'm perilously close to borrowing, the Rock's "Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?" But seriously, Shadow and Ghost together are amazing cooks, and the combos that they bring out in their play. I am just looking forward to what they've got in store for us. M-Dog going up and missing. Looks like Shadow keeps it in play. Ghost hammering it down against the sidewall. Gets another shot towards, but Lundergaard is going to eliminate Shadowbane. M-Dog is up, gets it over. Lundergaard gets it over. Shadowbane picks it up, sends it downfield. 42 seconds left. Score is tied up. Chokers are prodding and poking for a shot. They want to get through this Trailblazer defense. Drops off the backboard, and M-Dog is going to put it in. Popcorn everywhere. Chokers up by 1.
Yeah, this is a great shot by M-Dog because not only did it barely get tapped by one of Centralia, he hit it right over Lundergaard. And now it's 4-3 with 30 seconds left.
Kickoff goes just barely in favor of the Chokers. Ghost has got that save easily. Gets it around Lundergaard. Wide open net if he can connect. Overly ambitious, just barely misses. Ghost is going to do a back pass. Gets a little bit lost in translation. Shadow misses it as well. Torque's going to take Ghost out of the equation, leaving an open net, but M-Dog sends that away. 13 seconds left for the Trailblazers to get their equalizer. Torque puts it up high off the backboard. DC Racer is in for the shot, but it's up too high. Lundergaard tries to get that rebound, keeping that ball in play, keeping that pressure on the Chokers. M-Dog and Ghost double commit for the clear. Ghost just barely avoids hitting it back. The ball drops. Grace Harbor up by 1, managing to take that game 1, Abby.
That was a great game. Everything said and done, that was really good. It kept you on the edge of your seat till the last second. And I mean that fully because they were at our goal with the ball. So they could have gone to overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, 8 shots on net for the Chokers compared to 12 for the Trailblazers. Centralia definitely putting those shots on net, but we've got 5 saves coming in. Ghost picking up 3 of those. Some questions here in the lobby. Ghost picking up 3 of those, doing some excellent job alternating between defense and offense. Shadowbane picked up the MVP for that round, but Ghost, I think, was the one who was working that middle ground between defense and offense and really just making it happen.
Yeah, and I think that if the rest of the game's going to go like this, then it's going to be it's going to be all the way to 7.
Yeah, that was definitely a close match. Mikaru says, great game. Yes, it was. Let's see what they've got in store for us for game number 2 in this best of 7 series. Grace Harbor College Chokers versus the Centralia College Trailblazers. Torque picks it up high with a wall shot. M-Dog picks that one up, kicks it back, gets it past Lundergaard, taking his time, gets a bounce past DC Racer, sneaking it in the corner. 13 seconds into the game. Oh, you get a my fault coming in from DC Racer. What a shot.
Yeah, it's just taking any and every opportunity you can, and M-Dog saw an opportunity, and even DC Racer was joking about it. He was like, oh, that was my fault. So now it's 1-0 with 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
The quick chat for my fault, in my opinion, underused. You know, I use it a lot in matches, but I can tell you my solo queue teammates don't use it enough. Ball is on the halfway mark. DC Racer is up, going to try to put that one on net, but Torque gets there first, tips it off the backboard. Lundergaard is up, but doesn't connect. Trajectory off just a little bit, and now they are out of the play. M-Dog trying to keep some pressure on. DC Racer misses. Shadowbane puts it on net, but Torque doesn't get it. Ghost with cleanup. 2-0 for the Chokers, just 50 seconds into this game, too.
Yeah, it's like you said, Shadowbane and Ghost work so well together, and they make a bunch of goals. And I'm not counting M-Dog out, because M-Dog is a great player as well. But it's these little niches that they're able to make goals into. It just makes it work so well. So now it's 2-0 with 4 minutes left.
Ghost slicing through the offense on that second touch there after the kickoff. Lundergaard and Torque regain possession of the ball and are going to start kicking it downfield. Giving away possession there to Ghost, though. Ghost who gets a downward tap, setting up a pass, but it's not clear anybody's able to go for that. Lundergaard working the ball down the pitch. Ghost is going to take Torque out of the equation. I got to believe that's payback. Oh, and M-Dog gets an own goal off of the Trailblazers. That's got to hurt.
Yeah, that was just great teamwork by all of GHC. And DC Racer, thank you. You tapped it in just what it needed, and M-Dog gave it a little bump as well. So now it's 3-0 with 3.5 minutes.
DC Racer bring it up around the corner. Ghost is going to grab that, kick it on down. Shadow is up, moving it down the field, one to beat. Nice tap over, but Torque grabs and sends that ball away. Now Torque in possession of the ball, hands off to Lundergaard. Lundergaard taking their time. Torque up on the wall, looking in case GHC gets a conversion, which they do. Ghost gets eliminated, but not before scoring. 4-0 for the Chokers.
Yeah, that was a great play. Not only by DC Racer taking out Ghost in an attempt to block the goal, but Ghost still being able to make a goal even after being demolished. So that's 4-0 with 3 minutes left.
Trailblazers are able to win most of these kickoffs, but it's the play that happens immediately after the kickoff I think they're not capitalizing on. A close shot by DC Racer. Great defense by the Chokers. Shadowbane working it down the corner, kicks it up and over. I gotta believe that's for Ghost. It's got his name on it, but Lundergaard intercepts. M-Dog picking it up, taking his time, picks it up and over, air dribble in! M-Dog, you monster.
Yeah, any Rocket League game, and I'll keep saying this till the day I die watching Rocket League, you gotta take any and every opportunity you can, and M-Dog took the opportunity and it paid off. So now it's 5-0 with 2.5 minutes left.
Shadowbane gets the kickoff, but is nowhere around for the second touch. Torque is gonna beat that one downfield. Ghost there tries to work it up, but gets met by Lundergaard. Shadow's got a big clear downfield. DC Racer is up, hands off to Torque, who runs away from that ball. Ghost there tripping up Lundergaard, kicks it over to DC Racer. Trailblazers looking for a way to work this one downfield. Chokers are there to meet them just about every time. 50's coming in left and right from the Chokers. Ghost tries to roll underneath in that gorgeous looking breakout that he's rocking. Lundergaard kicking up an overhand. Shadow meets it. Double tap, almost a pinch there from M-Dog and Shadow. Ghost tips it up. It's off the backboard. Shadow's going to dunk it underneath. 6-0. Starting to run away with this game, Abby.
Yeah, all of these plays are so great by even Centralia just trying to block GHC, because GHC is coming in hot and they're working together so well that now it's 6-0 with 2 minutes left.
Lundergaard picks up that second touch after the kickoff. Shadow is up. He's following it, looking for a double tap off the backboard, but that gets sent away. Centralia knows better than to leave that open for Shadow. Seen what the Shadow and Ghost combo can do. Lundergaard, hefty shot down over to the side. Torque connects, working their way around. DC Racer, Torque takes out Shadowbane. Centralia trying to find a way through the wall that is the Choker defense. Torque is up, doesn't connect. Ghost knew what was going on there. Pass over to Shadow. He's in the right spot, but doesn't get it moved forward. Taking his time, slowing down the play. Smart move by the Chokers here. Controlling the pace of the game, not letting Centralia define the speed by which they play. Nice 1v1 mechanic there coming in from Shadow. That's where you see that 1v1. Hiding behind the ball, staying close on low boost. Ghost is going to dunk it underneath. 7-0, and I'm just starting to feel bad at this point.
Yeah, they're doing GHC is just killing it this game. They're 7-0 with a minute left, and they're just working together so well.
Hand off to Ghost from the kickoff. I don't think that's what the Trailblazers wanted, but that's what they got. These slow bounces are OP. This whole goal setup was a series of slow bounces, culminating in Shadowbane picking up the 8th goal for the Chokers.
Yeah, just all of these goals, and you can see Centralia just trying to block it, and that's what they've been trying to do this whole game. They've just been trying to shut down GHC, but it's not working as well as they're probably hoping, because now it's 8-0 with a minute left.
That last goal clocking in at just 16 miles per hour, you know, that's not a screamer, that's a sleeper. And these slow bounces, this slow pace that the Chokers are bringing in, is exactly the recipe to get around the pressure that the Trailblazers are bringing in. Tap off the Shadow, Ghost is there, gets it net in the facing the direction of the net, but doesn't quite seal the deal. Torque there, Chokers not able to intercept what the Trailblazers are doing. They're playing keep away by keeping the ball high. Now Shadow is pulling that same tactic, popping the ball straight up, again slow, peeling seconds off of that clock. Torque there, looking to get just 1 point on the board for the Trailblazers. Trying to keep the score at least somewhat respectable. Shadow's going to keep the pressure on. Chokers not content with wasting time. They're looking for that 9th goal. Torque there working it up, and clock hits 0. The ball hits the ground. Grace Harbor is going to pick up game number 2.
Yeah, it's just GHC, they were crazy this game. They were on top of making these goals. They were just playing so aggressively and more calmly than most people would think they would, which is, I think, how they got around Centralia's defenses in order to make 8 goals.
Yeah, from the very first kickoff, the Chokers had complete control over this game. The pacing, possession of the ball. I mean, there were some instances where the Trailblazers were just kicking it down the pitch, handing it right back to M-Dog or Shadow or Ghost. And, you know, the scoreline tells the tale, just goals coming in one after another for the Chokers. Looks like we've got 13 shots on net for the Chokers, able to make 8 of those into goals. Just 2 shots on net from Centralia, coming in from DC Racer and Torque. I don't want to underplay Lundergaard here. Lundergaard was pretty key in trying to set up those plays for the Trailblazers. You see a lot of promise between Torque and Lundergaard, but they didn't develop into goals. Didn't see that successfully hit. And we are about to get into game number 3 in our best of 7 series. Chokers leading 2-0. 2 more games that go in favor of the Chokers, and we've got a shutout. Once again, Trailblazers winning that kickoff. Torque doesn't connect. DC Racer trying to force an opinion through. Ball comes up. DC Racer tries to kick it back towards net, but it's not on. Torque kicks it up, but it doesn't go in. DC Racer trying to close, but Ghost has got it over them. Ghost tries to kick it up off the sidewall. No one's there to pick that up. Mario, M-Dog there, playing last player back pretty defensively. Torque can't quite get a pass in. Ghost is there, providing some harassment and pressure. More aggression coming in, and Lundergaard, that player I was just highlighting, puts the first one in for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I think after last round, Centralia's learned a lot of useful information about how GHC is planning on playing, and so I think that was helpful in how they got a goal. So now it's 1-0 with 4.5 minutes left.
All right, I am back. Shadow has got a slow roller on net for an equalizer. 1 minute into this game, 4 minutes left on the clock. What'd I miss, Abby?
You missed Shadow's goal, but you came back just in time for it. So, yeah, no, that was great. That was a great opportunity, and Shadow took advantage of it, and so now it's 1-1 with 4 minutes. You also missed a demolition.
Oh, I hate to miss that. DC Racer's going to work that one around. Shadow picks it up. Torque trying to keep the pressure on, put that ball back over the halfway line. DC Racer is up, but not before M-Dog is there. However, the shot is not on net. Good maneuvering by DC Racer. Avoids a demo there coming in from M-Dog. Shadow is right there on their heels. Lundergaard trying to work it out of the corner, but Ghost, that pressure coming in. And the Trailblazers say, let's play it faster, and the Chokers are up for the challenge, bringing in that speed. Lundergaard kicking it down. Nice pass. Torque with the okay. And Ghost is going to reply to that with a demo. Soft shot up. DC Racer sends it away. I think the Chokers might need to bring out some of those speedier shots. I don't think these slow rollers are going to work for this third game. Ghost is up. Trying to work that one in. Doesn't quite make it in there. Still working the ball. 12 boost in the tank. M-Dog is up. Oh my goodness. Get me some popcorn. Give me some butter for that popcorn. We've got a show.
Yeah, it's just overall great teamwork with both sides, actually. GHC is working great together, and so is Centralia, and GHC really read the situation, and I believe it was Ghost passed it down to M-Dog, who just slid it right into the goal. So now it's 2-1 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Being one up is no kind of insurance, and the Chokers are going to want to put 1 or 2 more goals up over Centralia to make sure that they've got this game in the bag. 2 airborne misses there. DC Racer is going to take control of that ball. Ghost there, sending it away, but not that well. M-Dog taking DC Racer out, who was on cleanup duty. For sure would have gotten that goal. Ghost puts it on net, but Torque sends it away, picking up the Savior medal, I think, for that one. Nice pass off the sidewall. Pressure coming in. Lundergaard, nice pass over there, but M-Dog sees it and sends it away. DC Racer not content to leave that one. Shadow gets a shot all the way down the center line. Torque is there, last player back. Once again, doing some cleanup duty there. Lundergaard is so key in this Trailblazers roster. I don't think points are showing the full story. Ghost there trying to work it past DC Racer. DC Racer getting the better of him there. Nice backwards shot from Ghost. Turns out it was a pass. M-Dog doesn't connect or whiffs. Ghost leaving that one for Shadowbane. Puts it up off the backboard. Not a clear shot. Ghost is going to take that boost. Starvation game coming in here. Chokers starving out the Trailblazers in their own half. Shadowbane trying to work it around. Kicks it out. M-Dog picks it up. Keeping that pressure on. Ball still in the Trailblazers' half. It's been here a little while. Trailblazers not able to, or Chokers not able to find the key, but then they do. Shadowbane dunks it in. Gorgeous pass from Ghost.
Yeah, it's honestly throughout this whole game between Centralia and GHC, you can see not only their plays adapting, but the way that they create the plays and work together. Because M-Dog passed it to Ghost, who then passed it to Shadow, who then made the goal. It's just keeping the opponents distracted in order to make the goals.
Close one from Lundergaard there. Top bar coming in for the Chokers there as player number 4. M-Dog sends it all the way down the field. Ghost is going to take Lundergaard out of the equation, but he's not done yet. He's keeping the assault on. DC Racer intercepts and says, not here, no thanks. Shadowbane is up, working it in the corner. Lundergaard sees it, sends it on down. Torque gets it over M-Dog. Ghost is back, following that carefully up the wall, keeping his eye on Lundergaard, who's lurking, ready to strike. Pressure coming in now from the Trailblazers. Just 25 seconds left. They got to get 2 points up if they want to equalize, or the Chokers are going to take game number 3 as well. And Shadow is going to threaten to just run away with this entirely. 4-1, 18 seconds left. I'm not sure what the Trailblazers are going to do from here.
Yeah, this is a great shot by Shadow. You could see two Centralia defenders just coming at him from both sides, and he just hit it right above him into the goal. So now it's 4-1 with 15 seconds left.
The mind games coming in from Shadow. Miss there by Lundergaard, I believe. Both Shadow and Ghost going for it. Ball hits the ground. Game number 3 is in the bag. And we are on match point for the Chokers. Let's take a look at these stats, Abby, because we're at 10 shots for the Chokers. Centralia definitely bringing out the aggression. You can see they've got 7 shots on net with just 2 saves. Chokers knocking up 4 saves, but that 10 shots, I mean, the shot differential isn't that big, but the accuracy and the saves coming in from the Chokers really making the difference in this game number 3. What did you see there that time around?
I saw more of a equal. I'm looking for the right word. More of an equal playing field with them because they both now understand the team dynamics and how they play. So I think Centralia was able to get down the number of goals that GHC had and make it an overall closer game.
Yeah, I mean, the shots on net, I think shots compared to goals definitely decreased for the Chokers. And I'm with you that the aggression coming from both teams was more matched. The pace of play picked up. I think the Trailblazers were better able to drive the speed of play on the pitch, but the accuracy coming in from the Chokers, I think, was more on point than it was for the Trailblazers. But we are ready to go in game number 4. Again, we are match point here. Game number 4, Centralia College Trailblazers versus the Grays Harbor College Chokers. One more win for the Chokers at this point is going to put this series to bed and be a shutout. But Lundergaard is going to pick up an early goal 10 seconds in, matching his pace from last game. Nicely done.
Yeah, this was a great shot by Lundergaard because he saw an open goal and he took advantage of that. And so now it's 1-0 with 10 seconds into the game.
Sonic subbing in over there for the Trailblazers. DC Racers up on the wall, sends that over, but Shadow is lurking like a bat in the belfry, ready to pick up that shot. However, the Trailblazers get it. Oh, DC Racer eliminating the goalie, but doesn't connect on a shot. Lundergaard is there. It's just a bit high off the crossbar. M-Dog is returned to life and puts that shot on net, but the Trailblazers managed to block it. Nice sparks flying from the Trailblazers for that last match, looking to clear that path. Well-placed demo, I think, caught the Chokers by surprise. Certainly caught me by surprise. Love seeing that smoke on the field and smelling the twisted, burned metal. Shadow working it up off the backboard sidewall. Ghost gets a shot on net. Lundergaard picks it up. As the Trailblazers regroup, pass over to DC Racer. Going to try to run that up the wall, picking up a boost for their trouble. Kicking it out, pass off the sidewall. Wide open net for Lundergaard. Nobody home at net for the Chokers, and the Trailblazers are up 2-0.
I think that Centralia is taking advantage of the distraction plays that you can do in this game, because both the goals have been from Lundergaard, and both of them have had an empty net, except for Ghost hanging out on the wall, this last one. But I think they're really taking advantage of distracting GHC to the point of where they can get a goal, and that's why it's 2-0 with 3.5 minutes.
Sonic, the new sub in rotation here for the Trailblazers, might have something to do with it. Back pass from Lundergaard to Sonic. Spider-Man colored Fennec bringing the ball up around, kind of dangerously playing with it there. Little fight between Sonic and Ghost there for the boost. Shadow works it down, passes it off. Sonic intercepts. Up on the wall, kicking it back out for DC Racer, who's going to send that further along, but Ghost is there. Ghost kicks it over off the back wall, is up for the double tap, not on target. DC Racer easy to take possession of that ball. Working around the corner, Shadow stealing that boost. DC Racer's got nothing. Looks like a misfire on the wave dash. Ghost takes possession of the ball, kicks it up over Sonic. Shadow there looking to get the next touch. Does. Sends it over to the corner. We don't have a choker over there, so nothing to... No play to make anything happen. M-Dog getting in the way, and, slowly but surely, Trailblazers working their way down the pitch in front of the choker's box. Ghost now has got the shot. DC Racer puts it on net. M-Dog is there. Picks it up, sending it back. DC Racer kicking it down. Choker's not finding the blueprints to get around this new Trailblazers trio. Lundergaard works it up. We've got just 2 minutes left in the game, and the Chokers do not have an answer for the 2 goals from the Trailblazers. Lundergaard sends it over the box for the Chokers. Ghost is there. Shadowbane looks like a double commit coming in from the Chokers. Pressure is mounting. The Trailblazers are able to bring it in this game 3. DC Racer saves that one. Beautiful save there. Sends it off to the side. Trailblazers not yet putting a play on it. Still collecting themselves after that save. Ghost working it down. Sends it directly into the hood of Sonic. Lundergaard is up. DC Racer tries a nice shot there on net, but the Chokers were reading what was going on. Whiff from Shadowbane and a hit from Sonic sends that ball down. Sonic there in reception again. Dangerous here in the Choker half. Ghost gets it clear, sends it down. Shot on net, doesn't get it in. Shadow's going to do a cleanup. And now we finally have 1 on the board for the Chokers.
Yeah, this game was a real, it was a really hard fight for GHC and Centralia, even though they're in the lead with 2 points to GHC's 1. But I think these teams are, getting more knowledgeable about how the other plays, so they're being more aggressive to the other team's weaknesses. And that's why it's only 2-1 with 45 seconds left.
I will be surprised if that pace of play doesn't pick up even more. 40 seconds left. Chokers are down by 1, and they need an answer. Unfortunately, the ball is in their half. Trailblazers putting on that pressure, but now the trio has worked it down. They're in the Trailblazers half, and DC Racer needs to be careful with this ball possession. Getting it around 1 and now 2. M-Dog is left. Gets it over there. Sonic is back once again, but the ball comes in over their net. Wide open, sent back down to the Chokers half. M-Dog is up, doesn't take it. Hands that one off to Ghost. Ghost takes it. Is going to try to work it around. Final 10 seconds. Wide open net. Can Shadow make this connect? No, he can't. Lundergaard is going to send it away. M-Dog doesn't make the connection there. Lundergaard is going to let that ball drop, and Centralia is going to pick up their first win in this best of 7 series. Well played. Hats off to Centralia for the comeback. 5 shots to what looks like 8 for the Chokers, but not able to make anything happen with that number. Woo! What do the Chokers need to change up to get around this new roster from the Trailblazers?
I think that since Sonic has been a really good asset to Centralia, I think they, as I'm a fan of Demolitions, need to start taking out Sonic. And if they can't, just play more of the air game. Because if there's one thing I noticed is that Centralia tends to stay on the ground more than they do stay on the air or play on the walls. So it'd be more smart, even though that sentence doesn't sound right, but it'd be smarter.
We're not here to criticize your grammar.
That's what I'm looking for. Smarter for them to keep it in the air more often.
Yeah. Well, Centralia pretty comfortable in the air, specifically on saves. DC Racer and Lundergaard both using all the boost in the tank to get up and make those saves happen. We are headed into game number 5 now. Let's find out who's going to come out of this one. Choker's still on match point, of course. Trailblazers able to take one off of them. But let's see if they've recalibrated. Real close shot there coming in from Shadowbane. Just off the mark a bit. DC Racer picking that one up. Working their way down. M-Dog gets around it, but Ghost knows what's going on. Picks that one up. Bump on I believe, Lundergaard, a GC Racer from Shadowbane. Demo lovers rejoice. I think we have the threat of more physical play. M-Dog gets it around Lundergaard. Sonic bumps it up. It's open, but Shadowbane playing it cool. Taking his time there with that shot. And the Trailblazers making some smart plays to work their way through. You know, it's like it's almost like Tetris, the way the Trailblazers are working their way through this choker defense. With the series of passes and bounces, they are successfully getting it around. Gorgeous pass from Ghost. Shadowbane doesn't read it, doesn't react in time, but that was just an amazing start of a play. Choker's still bringing in the pressure. Minute into the game, we are scoreless. Pressure coming in from both sides. Shadow gets up over the Trailblazers. Lundergaard kicks that around Shadow, though. Sonic there working their way back for that crucial last player back position, but Trailblazers putting the pressure on the Chokers in net. Shadowbane getting taken out of the play by DC Racer. What a playmaker. If you can't find your way through their defense, you're going to clear it by shouldering somebody out of the way. Smart move by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, this was a great goal by Sonic. He saw that GHC was in kind of like playing corners with the goal, so he shot for the middle, figuring out that that'd take the longest for them to get to, and it paid off. So now it's 1-0 with 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, you know, the goal attribution went towards Sonic, but that was all DC Racer clearing that path with that push, that bump play on the goalie in the choker half. Now the Trailblazers are doing some boost starving, bringing that pressure in. DC with a calculated whiff, intentional calculated whiff, to get out of the way and let the ball roll in front of the net. Ghost now working it down, boosting the tank here for the Chokers. Pass over to Shadow, but DC Racer reads him like a book. Up there on the conversion to offense, M-Dog's going to send that one downfield. Great clear from M-Dog. Love to see the new recruit coming in. Ghost tries to pass it off, but Lundergaard sends it away. M-Dog back. Third player back, so key in preventing some of these conversions the Trailblazers are doing. Can't say enough nice things about M-Dog in this game. Oh, but he gets eliminated. Lundergaard trying a repeat of the first goal. Choker's a little bit more savvy to these demo plays coming in. Doesn't relieve the pressure. Trailblazers still bringing it pretty intensely, and the boost starve game as well. M-Dog doesn't connect on that clear. Shadow is there, slowing down the pace of play, trying to get that ball back over into the Trailblazers half, but pressure is building, Abby. Trailblazers seem to have a roadmap to success with this new roster. DC Racer puts a shot on net, and it's good. 2-0 for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, it's like you're saying, it seems like they have everything mapped out, like how GHC plays, what their weaknesses are, and how to score goals just like how they've been doing. Excuse me. And that's why they have two points, and GHC doesn't have any yet, with 2 minutes left in the game. So it's anyone's game still, because 2 points is not a big enough buffer.
Oh, what a shot! What looks like it originally was a pass from Shadow out to Ghost. Ghost declines, or Shadow calls him off and says, no, I've got a clear shot. And it was clear. 2 defenders coming into the last minute. Great shot by the Chokers to put them within striking distance of an equalizer. M-Dog and Sonic butt heads on the goal. Ghost keeps that one from turning into a good play. But Lundergaard is going to get it around Shadow. Ghost has got it. No double commits from the Chokers, although you got to believe that the temptation is there. Down by 1, just a minute and a half left in the game. The ball outside your net. That's when you're going to see the threat of those double commits. Shadow lifts it up, going for the air play. Oh, a little reversal of fortune as Ghost gets even by clearing the goal of the demo. Look at, oh, what a demo. I got to clip that one. Case to their own medicine.
Yep, and it was like I said right before Shadow started getting goals. 2 points is not a big enough buffer in this game. 4 points is barely a buffer at some times. So
goes to the mistouch, but M-Dog has got his back. Looks like the Trailblazers are a bit on their back foot. We got some calls in chat for Shadowbane to speed up the pace of play. I think he's in the middle of doing that very thing. Gets it around 1. Lundergaard is there. last line of defense, but the defense from the Trailblazers is starting to crumble. I think the pace of play from the Chokers has picked up. Shadowbane's going to pick up that ball. Shadow's playing a little bit more aggressively than I'm used to seeing, and I got to say, I like it. I think when Shadow gets unleashed, he can be absolutely deadly. Some of his shots and accuracy and his plays are just so vicious. Easy lob there for the Chokers to send away. Ball back in their half. Just 30 seconds left. Chokers on match point, the score all tied up. I think this next goal is going to define whether or not the Chokers put this series to bed or whether there's life in the tank and the Trailblazers can match that match point. Nice boop there from Lundegaard, but not enough to seal the deal. Ball still in the Trailblazers' corner. DC Racers got possession, but no boost. Hands it off to Sonic, who gets a shot on net, and it's good! 2 seconds left. Trailblazers up by 1.
Yep, that was a great shot by Sonic. There was time crunch. There was Shadow in the air flying. Just everything was going against him. And so now it's 3-2, 2 seconds left, and it's still possible to go to overtime.
Kickoff goal goes in favor of the Chokers. Drops down in front of the net, but it hits the ball, or hits the ground before Shadow can get there. And Centralia is going to pick up game number 3 of theirs, putting them on match point, I believe, as well. 7 shots from Centralia, 4 shots from the Chokers, 2 of which landed. Looks like we've got, pretty even here. Centralia just putting up more shots on net. Whew. This is a series. We got a series on our hands, Abby.
Yep. And if I remember right, it's 3-2 with Centralia in the lead, correct?
No, I think Chokers were at 3. Let me double check our scoreboard here. I think we're heading into game number 6. Centralia now has picked up their 2nd win. So GHC still on match point. We're heading into game 6. GHC's has 2 more tries to put this game to bed. And I believe we are missing a player. We do not have Ghost. Oh, never mind. Sorry. He is in. We're good. We're good. I'll stop panicking. Players are joining. We are heading into game number 6 in a best-of-7 series. Centralia College Trailblazers versus Grays Harbor College Chokers. If you're just joining us, you are in for a treat. Grays Harbor College is on match point. They've taken 3 games so far, but Centralia is staging a comeback. The last 2 series have gone to them, including a nail-biter. They got a goal just 2 seconds away from the end of regulation play, or we would have had our first overtime of the series. Ghost hands off to Shadow, out of boost, but Shadow has boost, sends it on down, but Lundegaard takes that shot away. Whatever play was developing, Trailblazers want no part of it. DC Racer popping it off the sidewall and a pass. Doesn't get that second shot to set up a beautiful drop off the scoreboard, off the backboard. Great idea, but Chokers knew what was going on. Oh, 2 defenders just swimming in net. M-Dog is going to shower us with some more popcorn. 1-0 over the Trailblazers.
Yeah, this game, especially this round and the next round, if we do the 7th game, is going to be fighting tooth and nail for any and every goal you can get. And that was a great shot by M-Dog, taking advantage of it. And now it's 1-0 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left.
Ghost sends a shot wide. Nobody there to receive it. Sonic sends it away anyway. But Shadow picks it up, brings that rebound on in. Lundegaard intercepts, kicks it on downfield. Ghost is going to pick it up. He's going to go up. Oh, we got a mind game and a fake. Doesn't connect. Gorgeous attempt, though. That would have been such a fantastic shot. M-Dog intercepts, keeping that pressure on. Ghost is up, doesn't connect. So do all 3 of the Trailblazers miss that slow-rolling ball. So all told, that was 4 cars that missed that shot. Sonic gets it up, is met in the air. DC Racer keeping the pressure on. Sends a shot on, but it's a little bit wide. Tussle coming in front of the Choker's box. Trailblazers are desperate to get an equalizer. Early momentum going to the Chokers, and you got to believe that they want that to go the other way. Lundergaard taking the first shot of the last 2 games. So for M-Dog, you know, that's flipping the script. M-Dog picked up that first shot. Oh, nice pass. Ghost touches it, taps it on down. Open net. Ghost is going to snuggle that one right into bed. 2-0 for the Chokers.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Ghost. And like I've said before, I think it's the slower plays, even though this one wasn't super slow, but I think the slower plays are where it's really going to trip up Centralia. Because like you said, 4 cars missed a slow rolling ball. So now it's 2-0.
Nice shot from DC Racer, upper right, getting it over that Choker defender, giving the Trailblazers 1 shot on board. Gorgeous pass from Sonic, too.
Yeah, it was a great goal. And now it's 2-1 with 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Pressure coming in from the Trailblazers. Shot on net. Pass actually in front of the box. M-Dog catches that one. Ghost is going to intercept that attempt to clear. Lundergaard's not done yet. Getting a piece of the ball. Shadowbane picks it up, lifts it over, I believe, Sonic. Lundergaard's still trying to find a way through. Kicks it wide. Choker's not able to take possession of the ball just yet, but Shadow is up, hands it over to Ghost. Ghost hands it back to Shadow, who gets another touch. Ghost is there. These two just playing tag team on the ball. Ghost goes for the shot, but is wide. Wide open net. Can M-Dog get there? Yes, he can. Blocking that shot coming in from DC Racer, but Lundergaard lurking in the wings. Wide open net. Can he connect? No, off the crossbar. Choker defense in disarray here. Trailblazers unable to capitalize on some of these mistakes, and everybody gets a breather. Shadow sends it on downfield. Lundergaard up. Gets the original clear. DC Racer with the follow-up, keeping that safe from the Chokers, who are lurking and ready to strike. M-Dog popping it up high. Looks like it was a handoff. Choker's not going to take the bait on that one. Working it down now in front of the Trailblazers. Mistouch by DC Racer makes an opportunity. Ghost doesn't capitalize. M-Dog picks that one up. Ghost takes the handoff, looking for that shot. Working their way down, muscling it through when need be as Sonic takes Shadow out of the equation. Slow roller coming in. Mistouch by the Trailblazers, but the Chokers do not capitalize. Shadow is there, doesn't connect, loses that side boost to Sonic's. Trailblazers looking threatening here, and with just 1 point down, they're within striking distance of an equalizer. Minute left on the clock. Trailblazers want that equalizer. Chokers still up by 1. Sonic working it down on the sidewall. M-Dog picks that one up. M-Dog doesn't get that second touch. Lundergaard is going to convert, bring that one around. Shadowbane meets it. A lot of 50s coming in. Sonic 50s with Ghost, gets it around. 50s with the M-Dog, wins that one. Lundergaard picks it up. Pressure still coming in. Ghost receives that save. Sends it on down, and now we've got a loose ball in the Trailblazers half. 30 seconds left. Trailblazers is desperate for that goal. Open shot on net. M-Dog doesn't connect. Shadow's the last one back. Lundergaard's a full head of steam. Shadow meets it and blocks it. 18 seconds left. Trailblazers threatening, getting multiple looks on the Choker's net, but not able to connect. Here comes one. Slow roller. Sent away. 10 seconds left. Ghost is running away with this ball, sending it down to the Trailblazers half. Shadow's got a shot. It's high. Pass off the backboard. Nobody there to connect. Choker's playing it safe. Block is going to hit 0. Sent to the ground by Ghost, and Grays Harbor College takes the series in game number 6, 2-1 over the Centralia Trailblazers. Well played game all around, and I believe we have our winner, Grays Harbor College over Centralia Trailblazers.